Hello YouTube, today on Auto Kit Reviews I have the Revell release of the 1937 Ford Convertible with trailer. This is in 1/24 scale, as you can see there. So let's take a look around the box and get into this auto kit. So as you can see, have the nicely detailed engine bay and main body of the vehicle. Here on the side we have our kit number, which is 7245. And then a couple more pictures of the completed model. Now, as with most of my kits, this was purchased secondhand at a car show / swap meet here in the US. So take a quick glance around our instructions, which is just a more booklet style design. So we'll start here with the engine. Get the engine halves put together, valve covers, heads. Then getting the cleaner put on. Then we start work on the chassis, which is nice that the frame is separate from the underbody of the car, so you can really detail that up. Rear suspension going in. Then we have our engine going into the chassis. Running out the exhaust heads. Then our radiator fan. Has the water hose. Then putting the front spindles on inner and outer wheels with the tires, making sure not to glue them if you want it to actually continue to roll. Have the door panel colors if you wanted to do it in the custom way that they've shown. Building up our interior, body assembly, hood, and then soft top, and then assembly of the trailer, and then decal placement there at the end. Looks like we have one license plate for Illinois. Alright, so let's get into the parts. We'll go ahead and start here since it's on top with the chrome tree. You can see that really nice. Go ahead and get a little closer and lock it in. There we go. So really nice front grille. Have the air cleaner there. Really nice matching valve covers. Really nice rims. Huge bowls for the headlights there. Front bumper, carburetor, rear differential. Nope, actually, like I said, it's a carburetor only. Sorry, a little bit like the rear differential. Alright, let me get a couple things of tires here. Go ahead and pull these out. So, a couple of sets of tires. Set our clear parts up out of the way. Have our trailer sprue here, which as you can see is pretty basic, but not a lot to it. Just the top and bottom of the trailer. Of course, like most monograms, they do have the ejector pins right at the top of the fender wells and on the frame rails. Starting into the main car here, we have our chassis. And then rear firewall, which is half of the rear seats. Have that engine and some of the front hangers for the bumpers. Grab it here. Got the main body piece. You see, top there for the removal. Then we have our exhaust pipes, front suspension, radiator fan. As you can see though, there's quite a bit of flash, or I'll try to get it to focus here. There is quite a bit of flashing, at least on my kit. With the springs, also it's kind of nasty that they put the ejector pins there. Have dealt with that before. Usually just build it up to the same height if it's sunk down as the rest, and then just cut out the grooves. Won't be perfect, but most of the time with a little bit of tiny bit of weathering or something like that, you could usually mask it pretty well. Nice though that we do also have semi hollowed out exhaust tips, so that's kind of nice. Continuing on, we have our two side body panels here for the interior. You can see that nice trim work. So there's a few different ways that you could build this. You could build it as a couple of two-tones with some pinstripes, or as it shows in the kit with multiple tones, basically each different layer there being a different tone. So again, multiple ways you can do it. Have our rear seat there. Side covers for the engine bay, soft top here. Alright, and then getting down to the last couple of parts here. So we have the main underbody of the car. Have our frame rails here, additional frame, and our hood up here. Now the body does have what looks like a seam line. It depends on how you'd want to build this. Probably you'll want to kind of get rid of that line, smooth those out. Last of our chrome trees is going to be for the trailer. We have our front hitch assembly, and then a couple of matching rims, which is nice. And then our decal sheet for the trailer. 37 Ford and trailer. And the last thing that I have in the kit is just a little catalog offer. Almost forgot it, but do got it right here. Go ahead and get all of this out. So we have, our headlights here. This one just came off. Try to lock that in. There we go. Our headlights. And then our front and rear glass. Now, as you can see, mine did get a little scuffed in the box. Sadly, with a lot of the old Revell and Monogram kits, that sometimes does happen. So, in either case, this has been a review of the 1937 Ford Convertible with trailer. Hope you enjoyed the review. Have a wonderful rest of your day.